so much, and thank the panel for being here. Mr. Lamont, as you know, the Corps and the EPA both highlighted the importance of the 2015 Clean Water Rule to our health, our communities, and our economies. For the record, I represent a section of Michigan. I'm extremely sensitive to the issue of health when it comes to our drinking water. According to a fact sheet from the Corps and the EPA, about 117 million Americans, or 1 in 3 in this country, get drinking water from small streams that need protection from pollution under the 2015 Clean Water Rule that the Trump administration has proposed to repeal. In June 2017, economic analysis of the Clean Water repeal did the Corps and the EPA specifically look at the economic benefits of the rule in providing safe and reliable sources of drinking water for 1 in 3 Americans?
Yes, ma'am. Your comment there echoes a number of comments very similar across the nation. Army Civil Works and the Corps of Engineers is working with EPA on this presidential directive to relook at Waters of the United States rule and the road forward. What we've done so far is we've had a number of consultation meetings with concerned stakeholders, representatives of tribes, representatives of states, yes, representatives of local municipalities. We are hearing your concerns loud and clear. The road forward is going to be a difficult one, in my perspective, as to, not only documenting the economics and the environmental concerns, and you have our assurance that we're going to do our due diligence to examine all these aspects and listen to constituents and stakeholders as we move forward on this. I
want to say to this panel, and while I have this mic, that when it comes to safe drinking water in America, it is not a partisan issue. It is not an administration issue. It's a matter of quality of life. We as human beings cannot exist without water, and we must ensure that we are funded and that we are protecting our water from pollution. And there is no, to me, gray area in that, and this is not about how you can shape it in a political agenda, and I'm very passionate about that. Also, while I have the mic, SULOX, as you know, is Michigan. I'm sure the Lieutenant General Simonite, I understand that you recently visited the SULOX complex, as I did in a Michigan delegation. What are you doing to ensure that the Corps is taking input from all stakeholders? And can you just give me an update on the reality of your draft of economic reevaluation report of the SULOX project? Thank you.
Yes, Congresswoman, and we need about 7 more months to finish that draft. We'd like to get it done by January. We do have a shortage of funds right now. We're working to reprogram to figure out how to get more money so we can make sure we get that done by the 7th month. I was at the SULOX. It's absolutely critical to the nation, and this is where I had said earlier, but this is one particular lock called the Poe lock where 100% of iron ore comes through that particular lock. If that lock goes down for any type of a period, there'll be dramatic ramifications back to the economy and back to unemployment in that region. And the Homeland Defense report is very, very clear as to how critical that is. So we are putting a lot of effort to be able to make sure that that report is done right. But it might need where the committee and Congress would have to help, because if it's just a benefit-cost ratio decision, then it's just going to be like any other project. SULOX can't be. SULOX is in a different category.
It is.
Because it is a one-of-a-kind lock for a one-of-a-kind commodity.
And please, I would like to get a report from you. And when you say we need more money, what does that mean? Where is it coming from? And where can we use our support for that? Because I'm uniquely and passionately aware of what you've said, and we must work together.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Lamont's working this. This is an internal thing with what's called with the work plan, how we put the work plan in the last couple hours of when the submission was. So we've got to go back in and find the right place where we have some funds that are actually not going to be obligated this year, and we can redivert them, but we've got to go through the right process to make that happen. I want to get this done in like the next week or week and a half. Mr. Lamont's all over that.
Thank you. I yield back.